Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Ship and Reach. I'll be doing my spring TBR. I have not done one of these like seasonal TBRs in a couple years, but I want to bring it back this year because I just feel like sometimes I like making lists, and this year is the one where I like to plan things out more. So I have 5 books on here that I am hoping to tackle during the spring, and we'll see how it goes. These are books that kind of remind me of the spring. They have either spring vibes to it or just books that I am like, it's been staring at me and I just really want to get it out and read it, and this TBR gives me the motivation. But anyways, if you are new to this channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below, as well as hit the notification bell. And if you are new, hi, hello, I'm Stephanie. I do a lot of bookish content. But let's just move on to the spring books that I'm hoping to tackle this year. First book on here is Bloodmark by Tracy Dion. This is the second book in the Legendborn series. I have the Fairy Loot edition. Look at this stunning beauty. I mean, just look at this, guys. It is so freaking pretty. Look. So I'm really excited. I've been waiting for this book since when I bought this, I want to say in September, and it just arrived like a couple weeks ago. So obviously I was like, I need to read this ASAP, and I cannot wait to see what continues on with the series. This is a gender bender Arthurian retelling, and I love my retellings and the fact that it's gender bender, so very thrilled and cannot wait to continue on the series. Next book on here is one that I have been, I don't know, it's been staring at me for a while, and while it's not really like spring theme, it kind of gives me some spring vibes, and that is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. I don't know, like this book, this cover really does not scream spring to you, but for some reason I think of like the seas. Like when I think about going into the ocean or whatever, it's like spring/summer. So that's probably why I'm getting this like springish feel to it. But yeah, this is another book that's been just staring at me for God knows how long. And yeah, I thought it'd be a good time for me to pick it up and see for myself. Next book on here is definitely one with very spring colors, and that is A Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy Eileen. Look at this beautiful book, guys. It is stunning. Honestly, I'm just like shook at the way by how beautiful this cover is, and I believe the sequel looks just as beautiful, so definitely cannot wait to read this. All I know is that this book is about a girl where she accidentally like poisons her mother or her sister. One of them dies, the other one is poisoned, and somehow she is given the chance to plead to like royalty or something like that and become their tea master, but in exchange they can also give her some sort of like antidote to save either her mom or her sister, something like that. Very vague obviously, but that's the general gist of the story. I cannot wait for this book, guys. Next book on here is also another book that is very spring themed, and that is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. This has been in my TBR for, I want to say this was in my January TBR, which I have not read. This is the only one that's just been continuously rolled over again and again. I don't know why. I feel like I'm just trying to tackle my physical TBRs each month, and then somehow at the end this book is just never on there. So hopefully this spring I'll read it, but again, very spring vibe. This book is about this girl where she lives in a village where they essentially sacrifice a maiden every so years, I don't know how often, to the sea, to this god, and in doing so they're hoping that the god will appease the waters and make it more like plentiful for their fishing and stuff like that. But this year something is different because it follows a girl where she decides to sacrifice herself and save whoever was supposed to be chosen as a sacrifice. And then she goes into the sea, she's thrown into the sea, and she finds out that the god there is actually asleep, and now she's trying to find a way to wake up this god and save her village. This cover is stunning. I've heard great things. Definitely can't wait. And the last and final book is a book that again has just been on my TBR, and I've been very much on my TBR since Daisy Jones and the Six TV show came out, and I've just been slowly going through that show, and that is Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is her latest book, and I love her books. Her characterizations are just phenomenal, like chef's kiss, honestly, and I cannot wait to see what she has in store. This book follows a woman where she's past her prime and she's retired from tennis, but she has the record holding like number of Grand Slams, and then there's like an up-and-coming person who is threatening her record, so she decides to go out of retirement and basically find a way to keep her record. Personally, I have mixed feelings about this specific synopsis, just because I'm like, you need to give younger people a chance. At the same time, I'm also like, you want to defend your title, I get it, but also like you retire for a reason, probably. Like either you're too old or you're past your prime, or you know, you got injured or something like that. So it's like, I'm just curious to see, but at the same time, I feel like Taylor Jenkins Reid would just rip my heart open because of her characters. So I'm very excited for this book. So basically, these are the 5 books I'm hoping to tackle for this spring. So we'll see how this goes. I am really excited about all of them. I do think that majority of them is very fantasy heavy, which I'm a little bit concerned about, but at the same time, I love fantasy still. So fingers crossed I will get through all of them very quickly. But let me know down below if you have read any of these books before, and if you had, what did you guys think about it? But as always, if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It does help on my channel, and if you'd like to see more content of me, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below, as well as hit the notification bell. And as always, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!